Most people believe that becoming a millionaire is solely about how much money you earn. But the reality is that true wealth is built through the mastery of how much money you keep. High net worth individuals often use specific cognitive frameworks to guard their capital against the constant barrage of modern consumerism. One of the most effective tools in their arsenal is the 72-hour rule, which serves as a strategic barrier between an impulse and a transaction. We live in an era designed to make spending as frictionless as possible, which means your brain is constantly fighting against highly optimized marketing algorithms. By implementing a mandatory waiting period, you reclaim the power from the advertiser and place it back into your own hands. This rule is not about deprivation, but about intentionality and ensuring that every dollar you spend is aligned with your long-term financial goals. Understanding this system is the first step toward building a lasting legacy of wealth. The 72-hour rule is a simple yet profound psychological commitment where you agree to wait 3 full days before making any non-essential purchase. The primary reason this works is because it allows your prefrontal cortex to regain control over your emotional impulses. When you see a shiny new product, your brain releases a surge of dopamine that clouds your judgment and makes the purchase feel like a necessity. For example, you might see a high-end coffee machine online and feel an intense urge to buy it immediately to improve your morning routine. By forcing a 72-hour delay, you allow that chemical spike to subside and can then evaluate if the machine truly adds value to your life. Reaching a state of emotional equilibrium is the only way to ensure your financial decisions are rooted in logic rather than temporary excitement. This practice transforms you from a reactive consumer into a proactive wealth builder. To understand why millionaires rely on this rule, you must understand the biological mechanism of the dopamine loop. Our brains are hardwired to seek immediate rewards because our ancestors needed to seize opportunities for survival in a world of scarcity. In the modern world of one-click shopping, this ancient drive becomes a liability that leads to chronic overspending. Imagine you are scrolling through social media and see an advertisement for a luxury watch that promises to boost your status. The initial rush of excitement is a chemical trick designed to bypass your rational thought process. By waiting for 72 hours, you effectively break the cycle of instant gratification and allow your brain to return to its baseline state. This pause gives you the clarity to see that the watch is a depreciating asset rather than a tool for success. One of the most critical aspects of controlling your spending is the ability to distinguish between genuine needs and fleeting wants. The 72-hour rule provides the necessary time frame to categorize a potential purchase with total honesty. During the initial moments of desire, the lines between a luxury and a necessity often become blurred by clever marketing and peer pressure. Consider a situation where you feel you need a new laptop because your current one feels slightly slow. After the 3-day waiting period, you might realize that a simple software update could solve the problem and save you thousands of dollars. Using this time to reflect helps you peel back the layers of rationalization that we use to justify poor financial choices. When you can clearly separate your desires from your requirements, you prevent the slow leak of capital that keeps most people stuck in the middle class. Millionaires look at money through the lens of opportunity cost, which is the value of what you give up when you choose one option over another. The 72-hour rule provides a window of time to calculate how much that money could grow if it were invested instead of spent. Every dollar you spend today on a consumer good is a dollar that cannot benefit from the power of compound interest over the next several decades. For instance, spending $500 on a new designer jacket might seem harmless, but that same amount invested at a 7% return would be worth thousands in the future. By waiting 3 days, you give yourself the chance to weigh the immediate pleasure of the jacket against the long-term security of a larger investment portfolio. Valuing your future self more than your current impulse is the hallmark of a millionaire mindset. This shift in perspective ensures that your money is always working for you rather than for someone else. The modern retail environment is a minefield of psychological traps designed to create a false sense of urgency. The 72-hour rule acts as a shield against tactics like limited-time offers and flash sales that are meant to rush your decision-making. These marketing strategies rely on the fear of missing out to bypass your critical thinking skills and force a quick transaction. You might receive an email stating that a high-end gadget is 50% off, but only for the next 4 hours. By sticking to your rule and ignoring the artificial deadline, you often find that the item was not something you actually wanted, or that a better deal exists elsewhere. Taking control of the timeline allows you to see through the manipulation and remain the master of your own financial destiny. Wealthy individuals understand that a good deal today is a bad deal if it is something you do not truly need. Your emotional state plays a massive role in how you handle money, and purchasing items while under stress is a common path to financial ruin. The 72-hour rule ensures that you never make a significant financial decision while you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. These emotional states can trigger a desire for retail therapy as a way to find comfort or distraction from personal problems. For example, after a long and stressful day at work, you might feel entitled to a large purchase to reward yourself for your struggle. Waiting 3 days allows your mood to stabilize, so you can see that the purchase is just a temporary band-aid for a deeper issue. Making decisions from a place of calm and stability is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship with your wealth. When you remove emotion from the equation, you are left with a clear and objective path to financial independence. Creating intentional friction in the buying process is another way millionaires use the 72-hour rule to their advantage. By adding extra steps between the desire and the purchase, you make it much harder for your impulses to take over. This might involve deleting saved credit card information from your browser, or removing shopping apps from your phone during the waiting period. A practical example is keeping a physical list of items you want to buy, and only allowing yourself to revisit the list after the 72 hours have passed. This manual process forces you to be more deliberate and prevents the mindless scrolling that leads to accidental spending. Reducing the speed of commerce gives you the upper hand in a world that is moving faster than ever. Every barrier you create is a victory for your long-term financial health and a step toward total capital control. The waiting period mandated by the 72-hour rule should not be spent idly, but should be used for rigorous research and comparison. Millionaires use this time to ensure they are getting the absolute best value for every dollar they part with. Once the initial emotional fog clears, you can spend the remaining time looking for better alternatives or higher quality versions of the item. Suppose you decided you wanted a new set of golf clubs to improve your game. Instead of buying the first set you see, the 3-day wait allows you to read reviews, compare prices across different retailers, and perhaps find a superior used set for half the price. This approach ensures that when you do decide to spend, you are doing so with full knowledge and confidence. Investing your time before you invest your money is a high-return activity that pays dividends in the form of avoided waste. To truly grasp the weight of a purchase, you should translate the price of an item into the number of hours you had to work to earn that money. The 72-hour rule gives you the time to perform this calculation and decide if the trade is actually worth it. Money is essentially a physical representation of your life energy and your time on this earth. If you earn $50 an hour and want to buy a $2,000 television, you are essentially trading 40 hours of your life for that piece of technology. Seeing the cost in terms of labor hours can be a sobering experience that quickly kills the desire for many luxury goods. Millionaires value their time above all else and are very protective of the life energy they have already expended. Realizing that your time is finite helps you prioritize purchases that actually enhance your life rather than just filling your space. The ultimate goal of the 72-hour rule is to build a lifestyle defined by delayed gratification rather than instant satisfaction. This discipline is what separates those who look wealthy from those who actually are wealthy. Small wins in self-control today lead to massive advantages in capital accumulation over the long run. consider the cumulative effect of avoiding just one $200 impulse purchase every month for 10 years. That discipline alone, when paired with smart investing, can result in tens of thousands of dollars in additional net worth. By consistently choosing to wait, you are training your brain to prioritize the future over the present. This mental toughness is a foundational requirement for anyone who wishes to achieve and maintain millionaire status. In summary, the 72-hour rule is a powerful psychological tool that helps you master your impulses and protect your wealth. By creating a mandatory 3-day waiting period, you allow dopamine to subside, distinguish between needs and wants, and evaluate the true opportunity cost of your spending. We have explored how marketing traps, emotional states, and the value of your time all play a role in this system. This simple habit is a cornerstone of the millionaire mindset and can be implemented by anyone starting today. If you found this deep dive into financial psychology helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more educational content on wealth building. I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. What is one specific purchase you recently avoided or delayed by using a waiting period? Sharing your experiences helps our community grow stronger and more financially literate. Thank you for watching and for taking this step toward a more intentional and prosperous life.